Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about talking yourself into stuff, using your intuition way more in life. Well, all of the time. I use mine all of the time. I decided a couple of years, it's probably about 3 years ago now, that I was going to follow it at all turns. Even if I didn't like what it was saying, I was going to listen to it. And it's fairly easy to do this because when people say, well, I don't know what my intuition is and what my ego is, there's a really good way to differentiate. If you have to talk yourself into something, then intuitively you're getting a no, a hell no. And if you are just feeling, yeah, I really want to do that, you get it's a hell yeah. If that I really want to do that is backed up with, oh, but this and but that, then it probably is actually a hell no, because at the same time it's like if you want to do something and you kind of feel that urge to do it, but you have no concerns about it if it doesn't work out how you want it to work out. You think, well, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Let's say you're in that, when you have the feeling and it just comes over you and you think, oh, I really want to do that. How am I going to feel if, let's say it's a person, I reach out to them and they don't come back to me? I'm actually going to be okay with that. Yeah, I'm going to be okay with that, but I feel something's telling me to do it right now, so I'm going to do it, but I'm going to be absolutely okay if they don't come back to me. That's intuitive. But if that niggling voice is going, yeah, but this and but that, or you can almost feel yourself forcing past your intuitive response that is telling you not to do it, a good rule of thumb, and one I started sticking to a few years ago with big decisions and things like that, where I wasn't 100% sure, now I know if it's my intuition or not, I would give myself half an hour. It's called the safety net. You give yourself a half an hour safety net, and then you go back to it and you ask yourself the question again, should I do this? And you will either get a different answer, which will be a hell no, or you'll get, yeah, no, this is definitely right at the moment. So trust yourself, because that's what our intuition is for. It's a gift. It doesn't have to be really worked out. How do we use our intuition? Because it is natural. All we need to do is recognize what is intuition and what is ego, what is our rational mind trying to interfere and control. If you start following your intuition, you will not go wrong. Even if you don't like what it's telling you, trust it, because it's telling you this for a very good reason. It's a protection thing. It's awesome. Sometimes I don't like what my intuition says about something, but I follow it anyway, because I thought I cannot make that decision to follow it and then think when I don't like what it's saying, because again, on that intuitive level, I know it's right. It's just that I think, so this is not a long video, it's a really short one actually. So to sum up, if you're having to talk yourself into it, it's a hell no. And so remind yourself of that. When you kind of find yourself talking yourself into something, well, this could come of it and that could come of it. And actually, I will be all right. I'm sure I'll be all right if I don't get the response that I want, or I don't get what I want from this. Then say to yourself, oh, talking myself into it, it's a hell no. It's a good thing to follow in life, hell yes or hell no, because it just really, it means that you start working with your intuition much, much more. And it kind of, becomes a skill. It's almost like a muscle that you need to work to, when you don't work your muscles, then they drop. For instance, I do facial exercise, so facial yoga every single day, and I don't do it for long, I do it for about 10 minutes a day, and sometimes I break that up throughout the day, but I'm working those muscles in my face that don't generally get work. So as you get older, everything starts to drop, doesn't it? And obviously your skin loses its elasticity, but your muscles start to drop. So a lot of aging comes with the muscles not having much tone, because they're never worked. They're never activated. So that's what we're doing. You're activating your intuition. You're activating your intuitive muscle. But yes, so once I started doing that facial exercise, I started to tone my face, and I feel my face is more toned now than it was about 6 years ago, actually. And you actually get fairly quick results with face yoga, just in case you're interested. You really do. And if you are interested in that, I can point you to a really great facial exercise coach online. She's brilliant. I've been through them, I've tried a few, but she's really great because she combines massage as well. But that's what you're doing. Sorry, I've gone right off the point here, but I know a lot of you are quite interested in anti-aging skincare. So you are flexing your intuitive muscle, and you are toning it, you are giving it strength, and the more you do that, the more you will get so used to using it that you won't even consider listening to this. You just won't. You'll think, you can butt out, because you'll just be so practiced at knowing that actually it's not that gets you stuff. it is your intuition. And just how awesome is it? Like when you think about us as human beings, and you know, I've been through a phase of being, say, really religious, but you know, believing in God and you know, as the Bible would say. And then I didn't, and I got really cynical, and I just thought, no, we live and we die, and that's that, and everything's chance. But when you think about us as human beings and how our bodies work, how it, you know, and nature and how it all works, you think it's very difficult to think that now, for me, to think that that's not by design. But then I think, whose design? And you don't want to get into that too much because you'll go down a right rabbit hole there. But I kind of think it's not that simple, is it? Is it all being chance? I don't think so. So part of the overall design is us being able to do this, and how incredible is that? I sometimes find myself thinking, maybe none of this exists in anybody else's reality, only mine. So it just exists for me, because I always wanted to believe in magic, and now look what's happening in my life. So I've manifested this. But maybe in everybody else's reality, this is not even heard of, law of attraction. But you really can go down a rabbit hole then. But you know, who knows? Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. I am an author. My books are listed below, all available on Amazon at the moment. My next book is due out at the end of the week, or it could be, actually might end up being next Monday. Depends how, according to plan, everything goes and how busy I am. I'm quite busy this week, so we'll see. But I may not stay exclusive to Amazon after that book. I don't know, because I get a lot of requests for my book in PDF, and I think, should I do that? But I'm not allowed to at the moment because I have an exclusive deal with Amazon. So if you don't choose that deal with Amazon and you want to be able to sell them elsewhere, you get a lower royalty, and Amazon are great at publicising the book. So it's a I don't know, I'm weighing it up, I'm thinking about it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, then I'd love for you to do that.